the toughest opponent I ever faced wasn't across from me. He was inside me. Every excuse knew my name, every doubt knew where to hide. Every fear whispered softly from somewhere deep inside. The enemy wasn't the mountain, the weight or the grind. It was the voice that kept saying, you've reached your limit this time. But limits are liars. When tested enough, the battle got louder. So did my resolve. The pressure got heavier, so I evolved. I'm fighting the war within, the one nobody sees. Against every fear, against every weakness in me, I'm fighting a war within. And I refuse to lose, because the hardest victory is the one you choose. Every scar is a lesson, every setback a gift. The war within made me stronger. Every time I didn't quit. Fight back, stand tall, break chains, give all. I stopped blaming circumstances, stop waiting for a sign. Because greatness starts the moment you take control of your mind. The world can build obstacles, the road can test your soul, but nothing is more dangerous than surrendering control. No enemy, no challenge, no storm outside can defeat the person who conquers what's inside. I'm fighting the war within, and now I understand. Every battle had a purpose, every struggle had a plan. The fear that used to stop me now fuels the fire I bring, because the man I am becoming was forged inside this ring. Every wound, every lesson, every mountain that I've been prepared me for the greatest fight. The war within. I won the day I stopped running from myself. Nobody feels its weight.
I used to envy winners, standing high above the crowd, until I learned their victories were forged where pain was loud.
Behind every shining moment were years nobody knew. Thousands of silent battles just to make one dream come true.
The glory wasn't given,
It was carried.
the higher you climb, the heavier it gets. The bigger the dream, the bigger the test.
Feel the weight of the crowd, the pressure and the pain.
The sleepless nights, the sacrifice,
The miles walked through the rain. Feel the weight of the crowd.
it's heavier than gold. It's every promise that you kept,
When quitting took its hold,
every scar beneath the surface, every burden carried down.
that's the price of becoming the one who wears the crown.
felt lost.
The discipline at sunrise, the effort after dark,
The countless unseen victories that built a lion's heart.
no shortcuts, no miracles,
No easy road to greatness.
only commitment.
When nobody's watching,
Feel the weight of the crown,
and wear it anyway.
because legends aren't remembered.
For choosing easier days
Feel the weight of the crown,
and carry every stone,
because every burden conquered
becomes a strength of its own.
every setback, every failure
Every mountain that you found
was preparing your shoulders for the weight of the crown.
the crown isn't heavy.
The journey made you strong enough to carry it. Everybody wants the victory. Few are willing to pay the price.
I've seen people chase greatness until greatness asked for more. That's where the crowd disappeared and the warriors went to war. The mornings felt colder, the nights felt twice as long. But every sacrifice I made turned weakness into strong.
I stopped chasing comfort
And started chasing purpose. The dream demanded everything, so I gave it everything.
Bleed for the dream
Fight for the vision,
when your legs give out.
move with conviction,
Bleed for the dream
stand through the pressure.
because the hardest roads lead to forever.
Every drop of sweat, every scar you hide becomes the proof that you refuse to die inside.
Bleed for the dream. Give more. Push more. Fight more. Become more. The mountain didn't care who I was. The weight didn't care how I felt. The clock kept moving forward, so I learned to move as well. I traded excuses for action, comfort for sacrifice, because the person I wanted to be required a different life. No applause,
No shortcuts, no guarantees, just commitment, just discipline, just the courage to continue. That's why it's worth everything. No spotlight, no audience, no applause. Just another sunrise and another promise to myself. While the city sleeps, I'm already miles ahead, chasing something bigger than the voice inside my head. Heavy weight on my shoulders, cold air in my lungs. Every sacrifice I made still feels like it's not enough. Seen failure face to face, felt defeat inside my bones, but every loss became fuel. Every setback built a throne. The road is unforgiving, the climb is steep and long, but the version I'm becoming makes every sacrifice worth it. One more rep, one more mile, one more reason to keep going. The dream belongs to those who refuse to quit. Training ground, no days off, no fear remains. Now the fire that once hurt me runs inside my veins. I didn't come this far to stop here. People keep a backup plan. I burned mine. They told me keep a safety net in case the dream falls through, but every road that led away pulled me further from the truth. I didn't come this far to wonder what could have been someday. I came to build a life so real that doubt would fade away.
The bridge behind me burns,
and I never looked When retreat is gone, commitment grows. When excuses die, the warriors show. I got no plan B, no place to run, no second choice when the day is done. I got no plan B, no backup dream, just a fire inside me and a reason to believe. Every setback fuels me, every failure teaches me. There is only one direction, forward relentlessly. I got no plan B. All in, locked in, no fear, no quitting. The pressure hit harder when there was no escape. But pressure makes diamonds, and diamonds love the weight. I stopped searching for comfort, stopped waiting for a sign. The moment I chose commitment, everything aligned. Not easier, stronger. The dream doesn't belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most committed. I got no plan B, no alternate road, no safety line, no light alone. I got no plan B, and that's my power now. Because when nothing waits behind you, you learn exactly how to fight harder, stand taller, push further than you've ever seen. Because greatness demands everything, and I gave it everything. No plan B. No plan B. No plan B. Only destiny. Everybody wants the crown.
Nobody talks about the cost.
I watched 1,000 people start with fire in their eyes, talking like the world was theirs before they faced the climb.
Because dreams are beautiful until the bill arrives. Paid in sweat and sacrifice, paid in sleepless nights.
That's where the weak disappear
And the committed survive.
The higher the mountain, the thinner the air, the bigger the dream, the more you must dare.
That's the price of greatness.
Everything you've got,
Every excuse abandoned.
every comfort lost,
That's the price of greatness.
the toll you choose to pay
waiting for motivation, waiting for the perfect moment. Then one day I got tired of waiting. I waited for confidence before I took the leap, waited for the fear to fade before I chased my dreams.
But the clock kept moving forward while I stood standing still, until I realized success belongs to force of will.
Not perfect conditions,
not lucky timing.
the door never opened,
So I became the key.
the road never appeared.
So I made one for me.
The day I stopped waiting,
My life began to change. The limits I believed in started fading away.
the day I stopped waiting,
And started taking control. The distance between who I was and who I wanted to be became smaller with every step.
the day I stopped waiting.
No more waiting, no more fear,
No more someday,
the time is here. No,
the dream was never hiding, it was waiting on my move. The future wasn't promised, it was something to pursue.
I traded hesitation for action every day, and watched impossible goals slowly come my way.
Nobody can save you,
Nobody
can do it.
for you.
The moment you accept it,
Everything changes.
the day I stopped waiting,
I finally understood that greatness isn't found, it's built through what you do.
the day I stopped waiting.
Excuses lost their power, the fear lost its voice, the doubt lost its throne, and the future I imagined
Started becoming real.
the day I stopped waiting.
The perfect moment never came,
So I became it.
that's what they called it.
I called it training.
Every wound became a lesson, every loss became a guide. I've walked through storms alone, with nothing but my pride.
They laughed when I was struggling, they doubted every dream. But diamonds aren't discovered without a little heat.
I kept moving through the darkness when nobody believed. The weight got heavier,
So I got stronger,
the road got harder.
so I pushed further.
I'm unbreakable,
Built from every battle,
unshakable.
standing
They saw the results. They never saw the fire. Nobody saw the mornings when the world was still asleep. Nobody heard the promises I swore to always keep. They only see the finish line, the trophies and applause, not the nights I fought myself, or every lesson that it cost. Because the greatest battles happen out of sight, when no one believes. You still show up when no one is watching. Recognition to validate my road, because purpose weighs much more than another round of gold. The pressure tried to bury me, the struggle tried to win, but every challenge only fed the warrior within. The strongest flames don't come from comfort, they come from surviving what should have broken you. There's a fire nobody saw. Now it's impossible to hide. It lives inside my heartbeat. It lives behind my eyes. There's a fire nobody saw that carried every dream through every storm, through every wound, through every moment in between. Every mountain, every failure, every sacrifice alone only made the fire bigger, only made the fire strong. They see the flame now, but they missed the spark. Years from now, I don't wanna meet a stranger when I look back on my life. There was a version of me waiting on the other side of fear, watching every choice I made with every passing year. He wasn't built by The pain felt like punishment. Then one day, it became power. I remember every failure like a name carved into stone. Every dream that nearly died, every road I walked alone.
There were nights I questioned everything, mornings I could barely stand. But every time life pushed me down, I rose a different man.
Not broken, rebuilt. The wounds became wisdom.
The pressure became fuel.
The struggle became training
for everything I do.
When the pain stops hurting, the word starts emerging. What once felt like suffering becomes the reason you're stronger.
When the pain stops hurting, you finally understand. Every battle had a purpose, every storm shaped the man.
Every scar tells a story, every setback leaves a mark.
The pain that tried to end me became the fire in my heart.
Feel it, use it, own it, rise through it. The mountain never got smaller, the weight never got light, but I became the kind of person who could carry both through life.
I stopped asking for easier days, stopped wishing for escape, because every challenge in my path was teaching me my strength.
Growth begins
Where confidence,
and champions are born.
where excuses die,
When the pain stops hurting,
the fear loses control,
the doubt loses power.
the pressure loses hope.
When the pain stops hurting,
The vision becomes clear.
you realize the thing you feared most.
What's preparing you for here?
Every lesson, every failure,
Every time you carry on,
turn pain into purpose.
and weakness into song.
The pain never left. I just became stronger than it. One day, the mirror stopped showing who I was and started showing who I could become.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the excuses, the promises I'd never keep, talking about tomorrow while my dreams were losing losing sleep. I wanted different results, but lived the same old way, until the pain of staying still became too much to take. That's when everything changed. No one was coming, no one was saving me. The answer I was searching for was staring back at me. When the mirror looks back,
I wanna see a fighter,
someone who kept moving.
when the road got steeper.
When the mirror looks back,
I wanna see a warrior,
built from discipline,
and stronger than before.
every choice,
Every fight
every sacrifice, every drop of sweat and blood
becomes the person staring back.
when the mirror looks back. Look back, stand tall, rise up, give all.
The comfort zone was beautiful, but nothing ever grew. The life I kept imagining required something new. So I embraced the struggle, the early mornings too. Because greatness isn't given, it's earned by what you do. Day after day, after day. One more rep, one more chance, one more battle, one more advance. The future belongs to those who refuse to stay the same. When the mirror looks back, I finally see the difference.
The fear that used to lead me,
Has been replaced by purpose.
when the mirror looks back,
I see the proof of progress.
1,000 unseen victories.
Created this moment.
Every setback, every lesson, every mountain that I climbed
Lives inside the eyes.
looking back tonight. Looking back tonight.
The mirror never lied.
It only waited.
For me to become.
Champions aren't made when it's easy. They're made when they wanna quit and don't. My muscles screamed surrender. My lungs were burning dry. The weight felt like a mountain. The odds were stacked sky high.
The clock said I was finished. The mirror showed the strain. But deep inside I heard a voice. One more.
Again, when motivation disappears, discipline takes control.
When comfort calls my name, I remember my goal.
One more rep, one more fight, one more step into the light. One more rep, one more chance.
To become more than I am.
When the body starts to break and the doubt begins to creep,
That's the moment champions rise while everybody else retreats.
one more rep, that's where greatness lives. One more rep, one more round,
One more reason
not to back down. I stopped counting victories and started counting growth. version of yourself is waiting on the other side
of one more effort. One more rep, one more fight, one more reason not to hide. One more rep, one more climb, one more victory earned in time.
Every scar became a lesson, every setback built belief,
And every dream I ever chased started with refusing to leave.
one more rep,
One more rep,
one more rep. That's how legends are built. Not all at once.
just one more rep at a time.
The storm came to break me. It stayed long enough to discover it couldn't. I've walked through thunder with
Lightning at my feet, every obstacle before me became another reason not to leave.
the wind kept screaming failure. The rain erased my tracks. But every time life knocked me down, I learned how to fight back. Not stronger someday,
Stronger today,
the pressure kept rising.
so did I.
The darkness got deeper.
So did my fire.
I was born for the storm,
Not the sunshine
built for the battles.
most people leave behind.
I was born for the storm, where legends are made.
When the weak run for cover,
I walk into the rain.
every scar is proof, every wound transformed into the man who loved.
He was born for the storm.
Bring the thunder,
Bring the rain. Bring the pressure.
bring the pain. Oh, yeah.
The mountain never feared me until I started to climb. The limits never moved until I crossed the line.
I stopped asking for easier days and started becoming stronger. Now every challenge in my path only makes me last longer.
No shelter,
No retreat,
no surrender.
no defeat.
The storm isn't my enemy. introduced me
to myself.
The world heard my last silence, but it never heard the war
Inside my mind,
There were nights I almost quit, moments I questioned everything, standing at the edge of doubt, watching my confidence sink.
nobody saw the pressure, nobody felt the weight. But every time I wanted out, something inside said, wait.
One more step, one more fight, don't surrender tonight. The pain was loud, but my purpose was louder. The fear was strong, but my will was stronger. There's a voice inside the pain,
Calling out my name, telling me to rise again when I have nothing left.
there's a voice inside the pain,
Leading through the rain, turning every loss into strength, every wound into a flame.
there's a voice inside the pain.
And it won't let me break. Rise again, fight again, stand again, win again.
The mountain never moved for me, so I learned to climb. The road never became easier, so I learned to survive.
Every scar became a chapter, every failure left a clue. The person I am today was built by what I pushed through.
No shortcut, no rescue, no miracle, just discipline, just effort, just another reason to keep moving. There's a voice inside the pain,
And now I understand.
every struggle had a purpose.
Every battle had a plan.
The darkness tried to stop me,
The pressure tried to change me,
but all it really did
was reveal who I could be. There's a voice inside the pain, and today I became that voice.
the toughest opponent I ever faced wasn't across from me. He was inside me. Every excuse knew my name, every doubt knew where to hide, every fear whispered softly, from somewhere deep inside. The enemy wasn't the mountain, the weight or the grind. It was the voice that kept saying, you've reached your limit this time. But limits are liars. When tested enough, the battle got louder. So did my resolve. The pressure got heavier. So I evolved. I'm fighting the war within, the one nobody sees. Against every fear, against every weakness in me, I'm fighting a war within. And I refuse